So a question I get all the time is, how do you keep your Bermuda grass out of your gardens? So today I'm going to show you a product that will actually slowly kill and stop the growth of Bermuda inside of gardens, but it can also be used on zoysia grass and it can also be used on fine fescue. I have a little bit of a challenge today because I didn't realize how much Bermuda I've got popping up on my zoysia grass. I've got so much, I may have to convert this into a Bermuda grass lawn down here. So hold on one sec. Hey guys, so before I start, this is a little bit of a confusing product because you use so little of this product, tiny amounts, you really have to do some calculations. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, number one, and of course get the Bermuda lawn guide or get on the email list, because when the new guides come out for zoysia and Bermuda grass, I'll be sending those out for you. So get on the email list, click that QR code if you want. And we will be doing a giveaway this year, a pretty nice giveaway, and we'll only be doing it to people on the email list. So in the description below, I'm going to link to this product. This is Fusilade. Fusilade. This product, you use so little of this product. This bottle, it's expensive. It's about 80 bucks a bottle, but this thing will last you 10 years. I guarantee it. I'm putting it into a 4-gallon tank sprayer, and I am probably only going to use 10 milliliters. Got that? So that's applying it to zoysia. So you barely use any of this product and it'll last a long time. So it's not like you're putting 2 cups of this into a tank sprayer. Here's what you need to do with this product. I think what I'm going to do on the web page that I always list down below, I am going to grab a copy of the label, the PDF, of the PDF label, so you can actually open it up and you can actually read it. But one of the places that I'm starting to use this, like I have junipers in my garden and the Bermuda grass. If you have junipers and you have Bermuda grass, you know what I'm talking about. That Bermuda grass gets inside that juniper, and man, I'll tell you what, you cannot stop it without killing your juniper. Well, you can spray this right over the juniper and right on top of it, and after usually 2 applications, the Bermuda grass will die off and stop growing. So you can use this in your gardens, in your flower gardens, but you have to read what ornamental plants that you can use this around. There's a list of them, they give it to you on it. So I use it in my gardens, but today I'm going to go out and treat some of this Bermuda, mainly because my zoysia is pretty much going dormant a little bit down here, but the Bermuda is really strong. So let me give you an example of just how complicated this label can be, and a lot of people get confused because they do it in ounces, and the ounces is so little per acre. They do have some conversions for tank sprayers when you're putting it on spot spraying, but let me give you an example. They want you to apply, when you're applying this to zoysia grass to stop the Bermuda grass, it's about 4 ounces per acre. Well, how do I figure that out for a tank sprayer per 1,000 square feet? So if you convert it to milliliters, it works out a little bit easier. So in 1 ounce, here's my little Charlie Brown notes, in 1 ounce there's 30 milliliters. So if I need 4 ounces per acre, 30 times 4 equals 120. And if there's 43,000 square feet in a lawn, that's 43,000 units. So that's a unit, 43 units of 1,000 square feet. So what I did is I took 30 milliliters times 4 is 120, divided by 43, and that gives me 3 milliliters per 1,000 square feet. So if I'm going to treat 4,000 square feet, that would be 4 times 3, that's 12 milliliters. Got it? So that's how I'm kind of figuring this out. Again, read the label and take the time to figure it out. It's a little bit easier if you convert it over to milliliters. I'm going to go just over the 10 milliliters. That's it. That's all I'm putting in that whole tank sprayer I got here. Now you need to use a surfactant with this because it needs to stay on the foliage. I'm concerned because my grass is a little bit wet right now, but I'm going to go ahead and spray it because the only way I can easily identify all this Bermuda is because it has the dew on it. So that's what I'm going to do. All mixed up. you can see those spots out there. That's all Bermuda grass growing right into the zoysia. So to start off, let me show you, we pulled out all the zinnias down here on the lower garden, and we're planting oleanders, and then we're going to come in and mulch. So what I did before I did anything is I came out and hit it with like a Roundup product. But I want to show you the Bermuda grass that's growing in here. Pulled all the zinnias out of here. It looks ugly, lots of weeds. But I want to show you over here. This is all, back over in here, this is all Bermuda grass that's growing in there. And this would be a great place to use it around these ornamentals where I'm not worried about spraying something like a Roundup type product. Oh man, I'll tell you what, it is December, 8th? And we're in shorts and t-shirts at the beach house, and it's gonna be close to high 70s, getting close to 80 degrees. I just saw someone walking by with nothing on but shorts and a surfboard going down to the beach. Crazy. So this is the perennial rye. Yes, I have reseeded all these pea spots. Someone asked me, reseed all the pea spots. We cut it the other day. But let me talk to you about these gardens, because this is where it really sometimes, and let me show you a trick that doesn't require the Fusilade for this Bermuda. So we have not mulched these. Now this is the clumping bamboo. It's not regular bamboo. It doesn't aggressively grow. This is the clumping bamboo, and I did a video on this. But let's pretend that this is Bermuda, even though this is some rye here. So here's what you can do. You can, at any time, dig back your mulch and find the rhizomes and expose all these rhizomes underneath. Very carefully, shield it, come in with an indiscriminate killer. I don't want to say Roundup, but Spectricide or whatever. Something that kills everything, and just spray it on it. Leave it for about an hour and then cover it back up. Now what happens? These products, like a Roundup, like a Glyco, doesn't kill in the dirt. It kills on foliage contact. So if you dig up those rhizomes and you carefully spray them underneath that, let it dry, and then cover it up, it'll actually kill the underground rhizomes under there, those runners from the Bermuda. You got to be careful when you do this, but I do that once in a while because it's going to come back next year. So you can push back all your mulch, go in there and spray some Roundup, cover it back up. The microbial activity and everything else will break it down after about 2 weeks, so it's not going to impact anything else. But that is one way to treat that without using a product like Fusilade. Fusilade, you want to use it on exposed and growing, actively growing Bermuda. That's where you want to spray it. So if you had a neighbor that had Bermuda and you've got fescue, you could actually go along your property line and spray where it's coming into your yard, and it would actually work. So I hope these little tips have helped about doing that. And I told you I was going to do the winter weed video next, but I lied. So I'm going to get working on that, and we'll talk about killing winter weeds next. Hit subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Doc.